Hello, my name is Joe, and welcome to another edition of Joe's Super Fantabulous PC Gaming Channel, where we're having fun in Elder Scrolls Online, as I am playing through all the stories of ESO, with my intrepid necromancer, Fluffy No Pants. So Fluffy is on a very ambitious quest, and, well, her quest is to basically do every quest in ESO. I know, it sounds absurd, right? But we're going through all of the content in order as best we can. With one exception, I did step out and grab her a couple of companions from Blackwood, and so she'll have companions to go with her through all the stories in ESO, rather than having to fight through them by herself. Oh, and currently we're in the midst of the Explorer's Celebration, so she gets extra XP for all these things that she'll be doing and places that she'll be going. And let's see, we had gotten here to Daggerfall, and we need to go to the Harborage and go speak with the Prophet. Let's see, find my way down to that place. Is it up here? Yeah, it's down on the coast. Oh, maybe not down. Well, as you can see, this is the first time I've come in here. Okay, I guess it took a wrong turn. I guess it's a little further up. I always thought the design of Daggerfall was a little interesting. This basically makes it so that, I mean, you've got stables here. It appears, and there's no way into the city without going upstairs. So the idea is that
a moment of your time.
everyone is expected to ride their horses up these stairs.
Load off at the inn.
At least that's the way it appears that the city was designed. Okay, so my character is still new, so I wanted to get her mount training for today. Oh, okay, so the Harborage is actually right here. Well, that was nice and simple. I made that harder than it needed to be. Oh, can't pass up the chance to get a free runestone. Yoink. Okay, let's see what the Prophet has to say.
I hear familiar footfalls. Come closer, Vestige.
Oh, he's got a little bookshelf. Can he teach me anything? Yes, he can. That's why we always read all the books. Oh, is that a soul shard I see? Can I take that? Oh, come on. I guess it's just part of the bookshelf. I would totally yank it if I could. After all, he can't see what I'm doing.
Welcome to the Harborage Vestige. This is as comfortable a home as an old dried-up husk like myself could hope for.
How did you find it?
Despite my blindness, nay, because of it, my other senses seem to have heightened. This place had the right smell about it.
When you first appeared to me in Cold Harbor, you spoke of my destiny.
Indeed, but let us not get ahead of ourselves. Without an understanding of where we are bound, every road will get us nowhere. Before we truly understand our destination, we must speak of the past.
A history lesson?
Of a sort. I invite you to enter my mind and walk with me through visions of the past, that you might understand the events that brought us to this time, this moment.
Okay, this should be interesting.
Enter my mind, Vestige, and walk with me through the shadows of past events. Follow me, Vestige, and learn of the events that precipitated our current crisis.
Although this is a vision, as you can see, my
part in the
companion
story
comes with
began
me.
when I awoke on the steps of the Abbey of the Moth Priests, with no memory of my prior life. The Moth Priests took pity upon me and brought me into their fold. I was weak and near death. It was there I first set eyes upon the Elder Scrolls and devoted my life to their study. The scrolls allowed me to glimpse the very fabric of reality, but each profound insight dimmed my vision and eventually left me permanently blinded to the light of the world. The prophecies of the Elder Scrolls are a fluid, living thing. They are not fixed. At many points throughout history, the actions of heroic mortals have rewritten them.
And what does that have to do with me?
I only know that you are important, Vestige. The scrolls reveal to me that your destiny is intertwined with that of the 5 companions.
And who are the 5 companions?
The 5 companions were a band of adventurers who sought out an ancient artifact called the Amulet of Kings. They hoped to use this artifact to persuade Akatosh, the dragon god, to accept their leader as one of the Dragonborn.
Dragonborn?
The Dragonborn are mortals destined for greatness, with the blood of the dragons in their veins. It is said that only a true Dragonborn can ignite the eternal dragon fires in the Imperial City.
And who is this leader?
Baron Aquilarius, the son of Colobian Duke, who led a rebellion against the Emperor Leovic and took the crown himself. Alas, Veron was not truly a Dragonborn, as those who sit upon the ruby throne must be, in accordance with tradition.
Go on.
You have already heard enough babbling from this old blind fool. It is time you met the 5 companions yourself and witnessed their fate. The first companion, Lyris Titanborn, daughter of giants, was the mightiest warrior in the service of the Emperor. Next, Abnathan, a powerful sorcerer and Grand Chancellor to the Imperial Elder Council. The Red Guard Swordmaster, Sai Sahan, leader of the Imperial Dragon Guard. The Imperial Emperor, Baron Aquilarius, who attempted to light the dragon fires and failed. And finally, Manamarco, the traitor, the King of Worms, a powerful necromancer, and your executioner.
Well, then I already don't like him.
These were the 5 companions who set out from the Imperial City on an epic quest to recover the lost Amulet of Kings.
How could the Amulet of Kings turn Varen into one of the Dragonborn?
Menimarco convinced Varen that the amulet could be used to perform a ritual that would rekindle the dragon fires. He claimed this would please Akatosh and entice him to adopt Varen as one of the Dragonborn.
Why did Varen want to be Dragonborn?
By tradition, only the Dragonborn can lay claim to the Ruby Throne, and rule as the one true Emperor by divine right. Varen conquered Cyrodiil and took the throne, but unless he became Dragonborn, he feared he'd always be thought of as a pretender.
Tell me about the other companions.
Each of the 5 companions were chosen for their skill and courage, and each was given a special role to perform in the party. Who would you like to know more about?
Well, tell me more about Lyris Titanborn.
You've already met Lyris. She's a Nord warrior from the frozen lands of Skyrim to the north, and it is said that her family lineage contains the blood of giants. Varen chose her for her strength and her loyalty to be his personal bodyguard.
Tell me about Sai Sahan.
Sai Sahan came from a long line of Redguard swordmaster nobles. He was the leader of the Dragon Guard, the security detail of Varen and the Elder Council. While Lyris was Varen's bodyguard, Sai was charged with protecting the entire group.
Tell me about Abner Tharn.
The Tharns are one of the most influential families in Cyrodiil. Abner, their patriarch, is the leader of the Elder Council, a powerful battle mage and a shrewd politician. With his council, Varen was able to seize the Imperial throne years before.
Okay, well, I've heard enough about these 3. What about Manimarco?
Manimarco the traitor, the great enemy, the most powerful necromancer this world has ever known. His worm cult infiltrates and corrupts every corner of Tamriel. It was he who convinced Varen to perform the ritual you are about to witness.
And what happened when they performed the ritual?
Disaster, war, and pestilence. A world brought to its knees. Now watch and see how one man's arrogance brought about the greatest threat our world has ever known.
Okay, well, I guess we're in for a show then. Whoops. Oh, but the show's not here? Okay.
There it is. The Dragonfire Brazier. Manimarco, you certain this will work?
It will work, my liege. The Amulet of Kings will rekindle the dragon fires and ensure your rightful place as Emperor. You have my word.
It better work, Manimarco, or you'll find your neck at the business end of my axe.
My lord, I wonder if you'd muzzle your half-giant pet. She really is annoying.
Enough, both of you. We are here to ensure my lord's rightful claim to the Ruby Throne.
Abner, begin the ritual. I have a destiny to fulfill. By the lighting of the dragon fires, I claim my rightful lineage. By the fires of creation, let me be reborn. By the will of Akatosh, I proclaim myself Dragonborn.
Varen Aquilarius, you are no heir to Alesia. You will pay for your sacrilege. The veil between Tamriel and Oblivion tears and splits asunder.
What's happening? The sky's opening up. This is bad. This is very bad. Ah!
This isn't supposed to happen. What's the meaning of this? Manimarco, what have you done?
Gullible fools! The veil between Oblivion and this world has been torn. My master, Moloch Baal, is free to claim Tamriel for his own.
Akatosh, forgive me! Have mercy on our souls!
Wow, so apparently they were all tricked.
The ritual tore the veil between Nairn and Oblivion, allowing Manimarco to begin stealing the souls his master needed to power the Dark Anchors and initiate the plane melt.
What went wrong?
Akatosh gave Alesia the Amulet of Kings as a symbol of his covenant with Nairn. So long as the amulet remained in the care of Alessia's heirs and the dragon fires remained lit, Tamriel would be protected from the Daedra.
So what happened next?
Manimarco tricked Varen into breaking the covenant, and the veil between Oblivion and Nairn was torn. The Elder Scrolls named this event the Soul Burst. It gave Molog Baal the opportunity to disconnect the souls of Nan from their hosts.
And what happened to the other companions?
Varen was lost. In the chaos of the moment, Sai Sahan took the Amulet of Kings and fled. Lyris was captured by Menemarco and delivered to Cold Harbor, the realm of Molog Baal.
And what about Abner Tharn and Manimarco?
Tharn remains Chancellor of the Elder Council, and his daughter Clivio rules as Empress Regent. But the true power remains in the hands of Manimarco and his worm cult.
And how did you end up in Cold Harbor?
When I discovered the truth about the 5 companions, I made subtle inquiries, but apparently not subtle enough. Manimarco got word of my interests and abducted me. He took me to Cold Harbor, where I remained a prisoner until you freed me.
They saw you as a threat?
The truth is always a threat to evil men. Manimarco feared I would reveal his treachery, and if knowledge of Nan's vulnerability were to become known, it could threaten his master's schemes. Molog Baal does not favor loose ends. Walk with me.
Oh, I see Addicted to Capping has joined us in Twitch chat and says, "Good afternoon, Joe. How are you doing?"
Was born by Alessia's heirs. Tamriel would be protected from the forces of oblivion, but the soul burst tore the veil between worlds and gave Molog Baal the opportunity he desired.
Oh, sorry, I'm just listening to Prophet real quick.
Molog Baal's dark anchors pierce the torn veil and seek to draw Nan into the depths of Cold Harbor. These terrible engines of destruction have been appearing all throughout Tamriel.
Oh.
If the Lord of Brutality and Domination is successful, he will merge our world and his own in a terrible plane meld. Few will survive the ordeal, and those that do will be enslaved for all eternity.
I was going to see if the Prophet was going to give me a second to chat. I want to hear all of his dialogue, because that's part of this. As I go through all the quests in ESO, I'm trying to enjoy all of the dialogue that they have. It's amazing how much audio dialogue is recorded in ESO. And it kind of makes me look at other MMORPGs where they get lazy and they put up like walls of text. I'm like, you just didn't try. You know, I think ESO sets a standard there. Addicted to Capping says, I'm enjoying Dyson Sphere program today. I don't think you would like that game, though. It's by a Chinese developer. It's one of the best builder games I've ever played. Well, I don't know. I'd be curious to... I'd seen Dyson Sphere, but I haven't tried that title. It did pique my curiosity.
And so it falls to us, Vestige. We must stop Molog Baal and his dark anchors, or our world is doomed. And now history seems to have caught up with us. Shall we return to the Harborage?
Yes, I'm ready to go back.
As you say. And so it begins. The remainder of the story has yet to be written. It is your story now.
You've given me a lot to think about.
And there is so much to do. But know this, you will not walk this path alone.
Okay, so what's our next move?
We must grow in strength and in numbers. You will need more than the company of an old blind man to alter the course of history. We must assemble our own group of companions. The first you have already met.
Lyris Titanborn?
Lyris sacrificed her own freedom to allow us to escape. She remains a prisoner in Cold Harbor. I must determine her precise location if we are to mount a rescue. That will take time.
Okay, so what should I do in the meantime?
Minamarco's agents leave a web of lies and deceit. They pit the races of Tamriel against one another and divert their attention from the real threat. Seek out these agents, wherever they can be found, and expose their lies.
I'll do what I can.
Forgive me. Bringing you into my mind seems to have taken quite a toll on me. I must rest. I will contact you when the time is right. Until then, walk in the light, Vestige.
Okay, so that was our intro to the Harborage.
I didn't know you were interested in that genre. I'll have to remember that.
Okay, let's see. Oh, yes, later I can come here for Cadwell's gold and silver. I have an add-on that shows me all of the quests in a particular zone so that I can have fun enjoying them all. I plan to keep questing until there are no exclamation marks anywhere on the screen, which means, well, Fluffy here has a very long road ahead of her. Okay, well, there's probably some interesting quests to be enjoyed, wow, all over this zone. So, why don't we have fun questing in
It's kind of
Glenumbra?
rocking anyway.
The time is now. Seek me by the cliffs outside Daggerfall.
The local fair. I'm famished.
The prophet mentioned it would take some time before the next stage was available, but that was probably keyed towards your level. And so, since I've already made it up to level 19, I'm probably eligible for the next stage of the main story. But, yeah, because I've gone an unusual route here. But we'll come back to the prophet later. I'd like to quest a little bit in Glenumbra first. I thought it was indicating that there was a quest here. Well, just in case Miri wouldn't like me helping myself to a little discount while I'm here. Could always use a few extra soul gems. Finders keepers. I like to think of that as the 5-finger discount.
Dirty filcher!
Whoops! I guess I got into her field of vision. Doesn't she have a lockbox? Oh, it's right over here. At least I think that's what that is. Oh no, it looks like a little furnace. Oh well. I just thought I'd give myself a little discount there. Now we just have to avoid any guard entanglements. Oh, alchemist certification. That's what we were seeing. Well, I guess I'll have to get certified sometime. Giblets? The dog whines anxiously. What's wrong, boy? Did me fall down a well? The dog looks down the road and then back at you as if it wants you to follow. All right, let's go. Don't leave me to any guards, Giblets. Be a good dog. Does this dog know where he wants to go?
Stop there, chirp! I'm just doing my job. It's nothing personal. But you're on my list, and I have to collect your fine.
All right, I'll pay it.
I'm so glad
Shoot.
that's done with.
Oh well. Damn dog. Leading me straight to the guards. Bad dog. Wish I could beat the dog for that. Little doggy discipline. It's like, here, let me sniff around all these guards while you've got a bounty. It's like, thanks, dog. Thanks a lot. Okay, grocer, 3 blood oranges. Tailor, crescent emblem cloak. Florist, black roses with thorns. That's strange. Well, you know what? Here, let me call my ally back, just in case we run into anything unseemly.
What's on the docket today?
Well, apparently we're following up on someone's shopping list.
At your service.
Welcome, friend. You can't get better fruits or vegetables anywhere in Daggerfall. I guarantee it.
I found this list. Do you have 3 blood oranges? Why am I fulfilling a dead man's shopping list? But I don't know.
Look, I don't want any trouble. That's a phrase used by the King's intelligence network. It means someone's going to get killed. I don't want to know anything more. Just leave me out of this.
The King's intelligence network?
You know, the eyes and ears of Daggerfall? That's how King Casimir keeps track of what's going on in the city. But you didn't hear about it from me.
I have a few other phrases to ask about.
I said leave me alone. Take your questions and go. I'm not involved in this. This sounds like something that Roy would want to know about.
Oh? Who's Roy?
Damn persistent, aren't you? Roy's a friend. I trust him. People I don't know, I don't trust. And I don't know you.
Well, tell me more about what you do.
I sell the best fruits and vegetables in Daggerfall. Lots of people come by, I talk, and I listen. Then I talk to my friends, like Roy. As for other people, maybe they should decide what they're going to do, now that they know so much.
Well, apparently I'm going to go talk to Roy. But, in the meantime, let's see our florist.
Flowers for sale. A posy to gain a sweetheart's favor, perhaps?
Not today. I found a body in the water near the mill wheel. He carried this list.
Oh, that's a pity. Well, now this is a mess.
What do you mean?
I'm taking a chance here. Sometimes I hear strange things, like what's on that note. Black roses with thorns. I've heard whispers of dark nature magic. That's just the kind of thing Roy, your dead man, would be interested in.
How did Roy become involved in all this?
With the note? I don't know. That's just what Roy did. He would find out things. Daggerfall has many eyes and ears. After all, information is cheaper than war.
Okay, so I guess Roy is the guy I found the note on. Well, let's see. And now, I guess I'm going to go over here, take a look, and see what we see. Ah, it's our clothier.
Interested in a set of new clothes? Something in silk, perhaps? No one ever leaves my shop empty-handed.
Well, delightful. I'm looking for a cloak with a crescent emblem.
I'm afraid those aren't for sale. The crescent moon is the heraldry of the Casimir family, the rulers of Daggerfall.
So why would a dead man write that on a note?
Dead? Rugged fellow had a dog? That's Roy. Well,
That was Roy. I'm sorry he's dead, but I'm not surprised. If you figure out what Roy knew and who killed him, I'm sure someone will reward you. It's also a good way to get yourself killed.
Tell me about Roy.
Roy was a good man, loyal to Daggerfall. People trusted him. Even that old dog loved him.
And where would... well, were you and Roy good friends?
I guess. I liked Roy. He watched out for the merchants around here. And in exchange, we helped Roy. I listened and let Roy know what people were saying. If we ever told him something important, Roy made sure the right people were informed.
I discovered the meaning of all the items on the list. Where should I report this?
If a crime has been committed, talk to Captain Arison. It's his job to keep the city safe, so he's as good a choice as any. He's usually by the great stairs behind the Mages Guild. He likes to keep an eye on the approach to the castle.
All right. Oh, and while I'm here, let's see. Do we have any junk to sell? Yeah, there's always some junk to sell.
Things have never looked worse. There's always more to do.
Okay, so now we're going to go look and see where we can report this crime. Looks like up on the stairs here.
Do you know how long I've been looking for you?
Oh, you're going to be looking for a while longer, Stuga. Stuga is the NPC which beguiles us to the first DLC, Hrothgar. But we won't be doing Hrothgar until we complete all the base game stuff.
Welcome to Daggerfall. Move along.
But I have information from Roy. What, Oh, an assassin! Well, if video games have taught me anything, when you encounter enemies, you're going the right way.
Welcome to Daggerfall. Move along.
Thanks for the help, by the way. I have information from Roy.
Roy? Where is he? Why did he send a stranger in his place?
Roy's dead. I found this note on his body.
Dead? Mara's hands. Let me look at that note. It's our code, all right. Someone who uses dark nature magic is planning to assassinate King Casimir. But who's behind this? I need to know more.
I can get more information.
Just don't try to play me for a fool. But with Roy dead, I don't seem to have much of a choice. Talk to Glenumbra at the Rosy Lion Inn. If Roy was onto something, she'll know what to do. Betray us and, well, she'll still know what to do.
Okay, I'll talk to Grenna. Alright, so the plot thickens. Oh, man, Stuga's going to follow us around and be a pest until we get around to doing her DLC.
Interference will not be tolerated. Buy local. Get your goods here.
It looks like there's a lore book in here somewhere. You know what, let me find the lore book first. Must be on the upper level. I think there's some stairs. Ah, here we go. Ah, here it is. Excellent. Okay, so every lore book that she discovers gives her more reputation with the Mages Guild.
I'm busy. Can't you see I'm drinking here?
The captain sent me.
And? Why are we talking?
Roy uncovered an assassination plot.
By Malakath. Roy stepped on a nest of snakes this time. One of the vipers is upstairs. He might know something. I'd confront him, but he knows me. Maybe a stranger like you can get him to talk.
I could do that.
Eager. Reminds me of Roy. Go upstairs. Find Levesque and rattle his teeth, but don't kill him. We may need him later. Just don't mention me. I'm not an agent of the Crown. I'm just an orc enjoying her ale.
I'll do what I can. Alright, so get to beat a little information out of someone.
Help me. I've been discovered. Don't let them get me. You don't think I had anything to do with that, do you?
I'm willing to overlook all of this in exchange for some information.
Agreed. I'll tell you everything I know. Martine Lerino hired me. He lives next door to the inn, in the large manor house. I'm a mason, you see. Martine wanted me to make him a map of the tunnels beneath Daggerfall.
What tunnels?
The secret ones that lead to the castle. But I don't know what he's planning, I swear. I just needed the gold. I've got my own troubles back in Wayrest.
Stay here. Okay, well, I guess I don't get to even tenderize this guy a little bit. I was hoping for like a mild beating, but apparently not. He spilled his guts a little too easily.
You're back. What happened?
Well, he has had some protection.
I thought I heard some noise upstairs, but you don't look any worse for the wear. Did you let that snake Levesque live?
He's alive. He gave Martine information about secret tunnels to the castle.
Martine the merchant? We need to know everything. Get inside Lerino's manor. Look for anything that can shed light on what they're planning. I'll stay here and keep an eye on Levesque, so take anything you find straight to Captain Erison.
Okay, very well. Alright, let's see. There are lots of quests here, but I'm trying to finish one before beginning another. Okay, so right next door in this manor house. I was expecting the door to be locked. Oh, I guess it's not considered stealing. Everything in here is free. Okay. When I was accosted by the guards earlier and paid my fine, I also lost all of the items that I took, so at least this way, they're not stolen. It's just I found them. Everything in here is free.
What? Kill the intruder.
Oh, that didn't sound pleasant. I think somebody else is having a go at it upstairs. Yeah, it looks like mostly junk around here. The old lady gamer is always telling me, Joe, you gotta search everything. So I'm trying to remember her good advice and loot all the things. That is, until my bags fill up. Fortunately, a lot of these items are craft-related items. So the craft bag is... Oh, here's somebody. And they're not a nice person. Which means I don't have to be nice to them.
Nobody deserves to die like that.
Oh, come on! You know what? Get out of here, you loser. I've got a lot of murders to commit, and if you can't take it, I don't need you around. Oh, this is an actual cooking fire. Honestly, yeah, can I get a companion who's just pragmatic? You know, you do what you gotta do. have the benefit of having a companion, but I don't want her thumbing her nose at me saying, "Oh, did you have to kill all those people?" It's like, yes, the answer is always yes. All the people have to be stabbed. My Khajiit is absolutely a mass murderer. If we were playing Star Wars: The Old Republic, this would be a dark side character. I don't see anybody here. Alright, well, you know what? Here, we can call her back, because, watch, I'll read something and then somebody will show up.
It'll be good to get away from the family a bit.
Martine, your ships are more than adequate to transport our agents. All you need to do is deliver the cargo. Once night falls, we'll emerge from the crates and use Levik's maps to get close to King Casimir. Engoff will be pleased with the chaos caused by Casimir's death. The kingdom's leaderless ranks will offer the Bloodthorn little resistance. Overcoming the south will be as easy, and Glenumbra will be ours. Rest assured, you will be compensated very well for your loyalty to the Bloodthorn's cause. See that those crates are not disturbed. The agents inside must stay hidden until the time is right. If they are discovered, I will perform the deed myself and then come back for you. Do not fail us. How nice that they would actually sign that. So, signed Varric. Is there any more to this house? Let's see, there's 2 stories. I guess that's pretty much it. Oh, there's more Bloodthorn agents. Well, I could just engage them the regular way so that Miri, you know, she doesn't like it when I'm using the ebony blade on people. Hey guys, what's up?
Alright, don't cry for mummy.
Yeah, Miri doesn't mind a stand-up fight. She just doesn't appreciate me stabbing people. But I like to stab people. Addicted to Capping says, "Damn, Stuka, I wish we could kill her. I'd pay $50 for the DLC just to be able to do that." Yeah, me too. I think that would be a great selling point. As many times as she's made me jump out of my socks, screaming at me. Yeah, I think I would buy that DLC too. Oh, actually, we need to go to the captain. Back of the stairs. Wait a minute, did I see that correctly? I'm curious. For a moment, I thought I saw a character with the name. There he is, Lion-O. Thundercats, ho! I actually just, well, here, I'll even say it to him. I just picked up the entire original Thundercats on disc recently.
Did you come here for crafting certification?
I have a nice box set to enjoy.
Most of the royal family is safe, but his lordship is brave and stubborn. He refuses to leave the throne room. I need more information.
I don't want to hurt you, but now I'm going to.
Again? I'm in the middle of a conversation here. This guy is no help.
Most of the royal family is safe, but his lordship is brave and stubborn. He refuses to leave the throne room. I need more information to convince him of the danger he's in.
King Casimir is the target. Assassins are hiding in cargo crates on the docks.
His lordship. Keep this quiet, or we'll never find the assassins in time. Divines help us if the king is killed. It could destroy the Alliance. I've taken every precaution to protect the royal family, but the king refuses to lay low. We need to find those assassins.
I'll search the harbor.
Good. Talk to Susanna Atabas. She oversees the docks. Tell her what you discovered and she'll help in any way she can. Now hurry. The king's life is in danger.
I'll talk to Susanna.
Both king and Covenant are at risk today.
Okay, so down by the docks. Oh, you know, something I probably should do is run with a Crown Experience scroll so that we're getting additional XP for these quests we're doing.
Interference will not be tolerated.
What, another assassin? Where is it this time?
In the name of the king.
Oh, this assassin's going after someone else? Well, here, I can use a little XP. Oh, wait a minute, now I'm committing a murder? Oh, come on. I'm trying to protect people. Oh, good grief. How did we end up attacking the guard? Oh, let me guess. The guard jumped into one of my area of effect, because I'm sitting there, you know, throwing lightning on the ground, and so the guard stepped into it, and now I'm considered attacking the guard. Facepalm. Well, we'll try to avoid the guards. I'm just too eager to... Oh, well, not only that, but, oh... Some of my abilities, I forget, are considered crimes. This is a criminal act, so that would also get the guard to come after me. Yeah, stalking blast bones. Let's see, what else is a crime? Yeah, I guess stalking blast bones is the only one that's considered a crime. Okay, well, try and stay away from them.
Unless this is about cargo, I can't talk right now. I'm extremely busy.
The captain sent me. The king is in danger.
The assassins are in my port. Find these snakes and kill them, but do it quietly. I don't want to start a panic. I'll alert the guards. If any of these conspirators get past you, we'll cut them down.
Okay, great. So I need to search things and find our assassins, apparently.
I miss Orsinium, something awful. I'm gonna go back there one of these days. Take a ride on one of those ships and sail back home. One of these days.
Okay. Guy with a monkey, obviously very shifty. But here, let's see. Okay, let's search these crates and see if we find anything suspicious.
You're too late. I really don't like your already on his way to the castle. Your king is already dead.
Okay, anything else down here? Yeah, it's not worth stealing. Oh great, I've got a bounty on me and I need to enter Daggerfall Castle. Well, time to pay another fine, I suppose, in order to continue my story questing. I'll just have to be careful about which spells I cast. My instinct is always to use blast bones, but it's considered a crime. People don't like necromancy. Summoning skeletons is bad. Alright, where's the guard so I can pay my fine? Hello? Can I get arrested, please? Oh, hey, you. Hello?
Do you know how long I've been looking for you?
What? Stuka's gonna get me, but not the guard? Maybe I'm getting a bit of lag here, since I'm rubber banding.
Pig thieves.
You're a good person, I can tell. Now prove it and pay your bounty.
Here you go.
Don't you feel better now?
I do, I do. My conscience is clear, so I can kill again. Okay, let's see. Daggerfall Castle looks more like a manor house to me, but... They spent most of their masonry budget on stairs, rather than the castle itself.
They're coming for you.
Might as well read the king's books.
Death to the king.
Alright, let's not cast any spells that are crimes.
Get to the king!
Oh, I wasn't expecting this.
What do we have here? No! A lizard with a crown?
We strike for the Bloodthorn.
Victory! To the side! Death to the king!
Beck, I hope you're watching. Maybe I should have joined the buoyant homages.
Now!
It looks like the captain and the knight are fighting each other rather than these attackers.
We strike for the Bloodthorn.
Flank now!
I love how these skulls will ping-pong amongst multiple targets.
Death to the king. Victory.
Die!
In a big family, you have to know how to scrap.
To the side!
They're coming for us.
victory! Death to the king!
Good grief, how many of these are there?
To the side! Die! Flank, now!
Oh, I'm supposed to follow the king upstairs.
Bloodthorn.
Let me guess, these guys are infinite until we go upstairs. Alright, so
Death to the king!
here, let's follow the king upstairs.
No one will stand in
Oh,
Angor's
Varric.
way.
This is the guy who wrote the note.
Move to flank!
Whoops! Oh, I did it.
Kill them to run away. Well, no, I guess it
To the
wouldn't.
side!
Maybe they should try that. Get back, you fetcher!
I accidentally hit the button for blast bones. Hopefully the king doesn't mind.
The king fled toward the stairs.
Good riddance. Captain, this isn't easy for me to say, but I want to apologize for ignoring your warnings.
It was nothing, my king. I apologize if I was impertinent in my duty.
Not at all, Arisen. Rise, please. In service to Daggerfall, our friend here is
Head
to
upstairs
have
and
any
protect the
support
king.
the Watch or the Knights can provide.
Of course. We'll do whatever we can to help find Angoff and determine his motives. All of Daggerfall stands behind our hero.
It would seem that the captain's concern for me was well-founded. You saved me from this assassin's blade, as well as from my own foolishness this day.
Oh, Addicted to Capping says, you just buffered for me really badly. My internet service provider might be having some little problems today. I've noticed at a couple of points I get lag spikes, so sorry guys, I don't have any control over that, unfortunately. If it gets too bad, I'll switch ISPs to another ISP that I have. It's not as fast, but it usually tends to have a more consistent level of bandwidth. I did what I could.
Indeed. The body on my floor proves that. Who was this man who came to kill me? What did he want?
The assassin was Varric, but he worked for someone named Angoff.
Angoff? I've heard this name whispered by my agents. The royal spy master reports of unrest across my kingdom, stirred into a froth by this Angoff. But that's all we know.
They wanted to create chaos by assassinating you.
Creating chaos is a method, not a goal. It's a means, not an end. There's more going on here than chaos for its own sake. We must get to the bottom of this.
Is there anything I can do?
Oh yes, my friend. I hereby grant you special dispensation to investigate the villain Angoff in my name. But you must keep this quiet, for we don't want to tip our hand. I shall never forget your service this day, however.
All right, great. We get a new nice two-handed sword, and we receive a skill point and some XP, and gold as a reward. And that brings us to level 20. Since this is a Magicka-focused character, she'll drum all of her attribute points into Magicka. And here, let's see, for her various skill points, let's see. I like to enhance her racial skills, since that adds to her overall maximum health and Magicka and stamina, all of which she can use. Let's see. Since she is going to be committing a lot of murders, she gets reduced heat. People are like, well, that person probably had it coming. My bounty decreases faster. Also good. Might come in handy to be able to pickpocket people more often. Let's see, for light armor, increase my spell resistance. Okay, and that's all the skill points. So, unfortunately, since we seem to be having some internet problems right now, I'm watching the bandwidth go up and down. I'm going to go ahead and we'll end this video here. Join me next time here on Joe Superfantabulous PC Gaming channel, where we'll have more fun in Elder Scrolls Online. If you're watching on Twitch, don't worry, I'll be back in a little bit. See you next time. But if you're watching on YouTube, you'll just have to catch me in the next episode as we continue Fluffy's quest to enjoy all the quests of Elder Scrolls Online. See you next time.